The miller died on Tuesday from a fever in his chest. We put him in a wooden box and laid his bones to rest. The widow didn't shed a tear, she didn't weep or cry. She bought a round of heavy ale and raised her goblet high. She said he hasn't paid a toll since they locked the coffin tight, and he's dodging the collectors in the middle of the night. Oh, the grave is very quiet and the dirt is very deep. It's the only piece of property the peasantry can keep. Raise a toast to the graveyard, the freest land of all, where you never pay a penny when the royal heralds call. There's no tax upon the worms, there's no tax upon the bone. It's the greatest independence that a man has ever known. Oh, God bless the rotting coffin. It's a castle made of pine. Bury him deep. Bury him deep. The Lord arrived on Wednesday just to check the ledger book. He saw the miller's name was crossed and gave a dirty look. He said, "You cannot run away by lying in the ground. I will tax the bloody gravestone at exactly £1/2." But the widow took a shovel and she hit him on the head and told him he could try to take the silver from the dead. Oh, the coroner is wealthy, but the skeleton is broke, and the royal legislation is a miserable joke. Raise a toast to the graveyard, the freest land of all, where you never pay a penny when the royal heralds call. There's no tax upon the worms, there's no tax upon the bone. It's the greatest independence that a man has ever known. Oh, God bless the rotting coffin. It's a castle made of pine. with a scroll full of promises and a silver purse to fill. He said we need a fortress, a mighty wall of stone, to keep the savage enemies from taking what we own. So we gave him all our copper, and we gave him all our wheat, and we marched into the valley with blisters on our feet. We dug out the trenches in the middle of the rain. We broke our bloody shoulders and we learned to love the pain. He told us that the mason was coming in the spring, with marble from the mountain and a blessing from the king. But the spring came and went, and the summer turned to gray, and the Lord of the valley is 100 miles away. Oh, the blueprint was beautiful, a palace in the sun, but I'm looking at the puddle where the river used to run. He drank all of our silver, he gambled all our sweat. We are building him a castle made of mud, with the mortar of our sorrow and our blood. Not a single piece of stone, just a pigsty of our own. We are digging in the dirt to feed the stud. Oh, hail the mighty castles made of mud. Today, wearing shiny boots, he said the Lord requires a second batch of tributes. The stones are very heavy, the transport takes a toll, so we need to skip our dinner just to fill the royal bowl. I looked him in the eye as he stood there in the muck. I pointed to the ditch where the wagons always get stuck. I said, tell his noble lordship the foundation is complete, and we've saved a special spot for his delicate little feet. We are building him a castle made of mud, with the mortar of our sorrow and our blood. Not a single piece of stone, just a pigsty of our own. We are digging in the dirt to feed the stud. Oh, hail the mighty castles made of mud. I think we found the perfect depth for him. To the valley, let him see what we have made. Let him taste the muddy harvest of the taxes that he paid. Welcome to your castle made of mud. It is waiting for your body and your blood. We will bury all your pride in the dirt right by our side, as the river rises up into a flood. He rolled into the village in a carriage painted black, with a creepy leather bird mask and a very heavy sack. He said he had the knowledge from the universities to cure the bleeding blisters and the terrible disease. He looked upon the dying man and stroked his leather chin, then held a bunch of roses to his creepy little beak. He asked the weeping widow for a heavy bag of gold to save her dying husband, who was already too cold. Pay the bloody doctor in his fancy leather coat, while he shoves a bunch of garlic down a dying beggar's throat. He doesn't have a potion and he doesn't have a pill, but you better have the silver for the plague doctor's bill. Oh, God bless the Birdman and his magical perfume. Cash only, peasants. In the middle of the room, and chased away the demons with a dirty wooden broom. He chanted in a language that nobody understood, then poked the bleeding patient with a heavy piece of wood. He said the bad miasma is the reason that we die, while picking through our pockets with a very greedy eye. Oh, the leeches are so hungry and the incense is so sweet, but the doctor is just dancing with his heavy leather feet. Pay the bloody doctor in his fancy leather coat, while he shoves a bunch of garlic down a dying beggar's throat. He doesn't have a potion and he doesn't have a pill, but you better have the silver for the plague doctor's bill. Oh, God bless the Birdman and his magical perfume. The demons are gone, but so is your husband. We are dying in the mud, and you think a little flour's gonna clean the poison blood. Take your creepy little mask and take your stupid wooden cane. We are better off praying to the puddles in the rain. You are feeding on the panic, you are feeding on the fear, and we're gonna make sure that the bird does not fly out of here. Pluck his feathers. In his fancy leather coat, tie a heavy piece of iron tight around the bird's throat. We are hand and had a brilliant mind. She kept a heavy ledger book beside the tavern door to track the copper pennies of the rich and of the poor. But the men of the village didn't like a clever head, especially when the clever head was asking to be paid. Oh, she adds up all the numbers and she multiplies the fee. It must be dark and evil magic from the devil's tree. Burn the wicked witch, she knows how to read a book. She wrote my bloody name down with a very scary look. She summoned up the demons just by counting to a 10. She is a deadly danger to the fragile minds of men. Oh, God bless the holy fire, it will clear the heavy debt. Math is terrifying. Coins, the priest 22. So they gathered up the village and they told them what to do. They said she cursed the harvest and she made the water sour, and she flies upon a broomstick at the midnight's darkest hour. They tied her to a wooden stake and struck a heavy match, because it's cheaper than returning all the silver in her stash. So the flames are getting higher and the ledger turns to ash. The holy men are smiling as they save a lot of cash. Burn the wicked witch, she knows how to read a book. She wrote my bloody name down with a very scary look. She summoned up the demons just by counting to a 10. She is a deadly danger to the fragile minds of men. Oh, God bless the holy fire, it will clear the heavy debt. The books are burned. Was never magic, she was just a lot more smart. And now the real monsters are the ones who spread the spark. You fools. You fools. You can keep your heavy gold, but you're gonna die of fever when the winter's getting cold. table, keep your voices very low. I have a little secret that the kingdom shouldn't know. The king is out there hunting for a boar out in the wood, but the queen is riding bareback and she's riding very good. The stable boy is missing, haven't seen him in a week. He used to brush the stallions, now they say he went to speak with her majesty in private, brushing something else instead. Now he's sleeping with the fishes, or he's sleeping in her bed. Oh, the hangman is so busy tying ropes around the town. If you whisper about the stable boy, you're swinging upside down. But the ale is flowing freely and the tavern knows the truth. Sing a song for the lover, the boy who brushed the mane. He rode into the castle and was never seen again. The king has got his antlers, they are growing on his head. But the queen is never lonely when his majesty's away. Oh, God bless the royal stable. They found a royal handkerchief beside the stable door. They burned the bloody stable down and polished up the floor. The town crier is screaming that the boy committed treason, but we all know the majesty of her particular reason. So lock your doors and bite your tongue, don't look her in the eye. The kingdom's biggest secret is a very public lie. I'd rather be a peasant with a copper to my name than a fool upon a velvet throne who doesn't know the game. Sing a song for the lover, the boy who brushed the mane. He rode into the castle and was never seen again. The king has got his antlers, they are growing on his head. But the queen is never lonely when his majesty's away. Oh, God bless the royal stable. Did you hear? The gardener is next. Castle and was never seen again. The king has got his antlers, they are growing on his head. But the queen is never lonely when his majesty's in bed. Don't tell the king. Don't tell the king. Turned to mud and then the mud turned into dust. The priest stood on the altar and he told us we must trust. He said to fold our dirty hands and look up at the sky and beg for a little water while the fields began to die. We chanted for a solid week until our throats were sore, but the only thing that watered the dry earth was a bloody war. Oh, the temple roof is golden and the priest is eating well, while he tells the starving village they will surely burn in hell. Send your prayers to a deaf god, scream into the empty air. Drop a piece of heavy silver just to show him that you care. He is taking a vacation, he is sleeping in the cloud. If you want to get his attention, you must yell a little loud. Oh, God bless the silent heaven, it's a very quiet place. The fever swept the valley and it took the young and old. The bishop said the tragedy was exactly as foretold. He told us we must sacrifice our final winter sheep to wake the holy creator from his very heavy sleep. We burned the meat upon the fire and watched the ashes rise, while the bishop stole the leftover cut right before our eyes. Oh, the smoke is going upward, but the answer never comes. We are freezing in the darkness with our frozen little thumbs. But send your prayers to a deaf god, scream into the empty air. Drop a piece of heavy silver just to show him that you care. He is taking a vacation, he is sleeping in the cloud. If you want to get his attention, you must yell a little loud. Oh, God bless the silent heaven, it's a very quiet place. Nobody is listening. Cure the bloody fever, we will fight the damn disease. If the sky is always empty, then the earth is what we own, and we do not need a blessing from a statue made of stone. We will take the golden altar, we will melt the bloody thing, and we'll forge a heavy hammer just to show you who is king. Amen to that. Deaf God, we are breaking down the shrine. We are taking back the silver, we are taking back the wine. We will save our own damn village, we will plant the heavy seed, and we'll leave the empty heaven to the bishop and his greed. arrived on Sunday in a robe of shining white. He said he brings salvation from the darkness of the night. He told us we were sinners and our souls were turning black, but he could wash the evil off for silver in his sack. He chanted in the tavern, telling stories of the damned, and offered us forgiveness from the hollow of his hand. Oh, he preaches of the heaven and he preaches of the light, but his fingers are inside your purse, completely out of sight. Praise the holy water, but beware the dirty hands. He is selling the forgiveness to the peasants of the lands. He will dip you in the river, he will wash away the mud, but he's sucking all your savings like a tick upon the blood. Oh, God bless the Holy Father and the prophet that commands. Count your copper. He claims it cures the fever and the breathing of the smog. We bow upon the gravel and we kiss his heavy ring, while his acolytes are taking every single bloody thing. He charges for the blessing, he charges for the prayer, while leaving us to starve upon the cobblestone square. Oh, the water's looking filthy, but the silver's shining bright, and the holy man is drinking heavy tavern ale tonight. Praise the holy water, but beware the dirty hands. He is selling the forgiveness to the peasants of the lands. He will dip you in the river, he will wash away the mud, but he's sucking all your savings like a tick upon the blood. Oh, God bless the Holy Father and the prophet that commands. He stole the bread money. And the promises of grace, we will take the holy chalice and we'll smash it in his face. If the water cleans the sinner, then we know exactly how. We will throw him in the river and we'll baptize him right now. We will hold his heavy shoulders underneath the muddy tide, till he pays for every single bloody copper that he lost. From the edges of the lands, he can pray into the river, he can pray into the mud, but we're taking back the silver that he purchased with our blood.
The fire, let me sing a noble tale of a knight who wears a fortune in a shining shirt of mail. His sword is made of silver and his shield is painted red, but he's never seen a battlefield, he stays inside his bed. He rides a white great stallion that cost 1,000 gold. He talks about his victories and oh, he sounds so bold. But when the horns are blowing and the enemy is near, brave Sir Coward finds a reason to be drinking in the rear.
His armor is so shiny you can see your ugly face. He's the absolute perfection of the noble human race. He leads the charge from 50 miles behind the front line.
While the peasant boys are bleeding out, he's sipping on his wine. Sing hail to the coward, the bravest of the knights. He'll take all of the glory, but he'll never take the fights. He'll bravely send the farmers to be slaughtered in the mud, while he bravely ensures he never spills a drop of blood. Oh, brave Sir Coward, long may he run.
Long may he run. Oh.
Long may he run.
Dragon came to town last week and set the fields ablaze. Our noble knight declared he'd go and end the monster's days. He polished up his helmet and he gave a mighty shout.
Then he locked himself inside the keep until the fire went out. He said he had a stomachache, he said his horse was lame, but when the dragon died of old age, he still took the claim. Sing hail to the coward, the bravest of the knights. He'll take all of the glory, but he'll never take the fights. He'll bravely send the farmers to be slaughtered in the mud, while he bravely ensures he never spills a drop of blood. Oh, brave Sir Coward, long may he run.
Long may he run.
Did you wet your armor, my lord? Run away, run away, run away, run away. Strip the shining armor off and melt it in the fire. Every word that leaves his mouth is written by a liar.
Give the sword to someone who will actually swing the blade. Let him stand before the enemy and see
The mess he made.
long as he made.
So down with the coward, the weakest of the knights. We'll drag him to the front line, let him see the bloody sights. We'll push him in the middle of the slaughter and the mud. Let him finally discover the color of his blood.
Run along now, little knight.
Run along now, run along now, run along now, little knight.
Run along now, little knight. to sleep, my little shadows hiding underneath the floor. You're the only ones who visit since the plague has hit the door. You don't ask me for a tax, you don't ask me for a fee. You just take a little crumb and keep me quiet company. The king has got his loyal hounds and falcons in the sky, but I have got a dozen rats who sing a lullaby. Oh, their teeth are very sharp and their eyes are very red, but they make a lovely blanket when it's freezing in the bed. Sing a song for the vermin, the kings of the decay. They're the only ones who listen when we get upon our knees to pray. They are crawling in the pantry, they are swimming in the stew, and they've got a better conscience than the royal guard, it's true. Oh, God bless the little rats, they're the finest friends I knew. Bite them back. Walking down the street with his velvet-covered shoulders and his leather-covered feet. He stepped upon a shadow and he let out quite a yell, for the rats do not respect a man who climbed right out of hell. They took a piece of velvet, they took a piece of meat, and they dragged his bloody arrogance right down into the street. Oh, the rats don't care for silver and the rats don't care for gold. They just want to eat the mighty when the mighty get too old. Sing a song for the vermin, the kings of the decay. They're the only ones who listen when we get upon our knees to pray. They are crawling in the pantry, they are swimming in the stew, and they've got a better conscience than the royal guard, it's true. Oh, God bless the little rats, they're the finest friends I knew. They're still hungry. Sleeping heavy and the doors are locked so tight, they will wake up with the vermin crawling up to take a bite. You've treated us like animals and threw us in the mud. Now the animals are coming for a taste of royal blood. Sweet dreams. Cheer for the vermin, the kings of the decay. We are opening the cellars and we're letting them away. We will march them to the castle, we will march them to the stew, and we'll let them eat the king until there's nothing left to chew. Now they're working. Hey, 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 hey. Children chew on tree bark and the rivers have run dry. The bishop stands upon a box and points toward the sky. He says the gods are angry 'cause they do not have a home, and demands a heavy temple made of marble and of stone. He tells us we must starve a bit to buy the shiny paint, so we can build a golden roof to satisfy a saint. Oh, the stomach is so empty and the pockets are so bare, but the temple will be beautiful across the market square. Build a golden shrine, let it shine into the night, while the people of the village fade away into the white. Give your final piece of silver, give your final piece of red, so the statues can be comfortable long after you are dead. Oh, God bless the golden shrine, it's a monument of greed. Look at it shine. I sold my only milking cow to buy a silver bell, because the bishop promised it would save my soul from hell. They hung it in the tower and they ring it every noon, while the peasants dig their shallow graves beneath the bloody moon. The priests are eating pheasant in the shadow of the dome, while telling us that suffering will lead us to our home. Oh, the statues wear the rubies and the pillars wear the gold, and the village is a graveyard that is turning very cold. Build the golden shrine, let it shine into the night, while the people of the village fade away into the white. Give your final piece of silver, give your final piece of red, so the statues can be comfortable long after you are dead. Oh, God bless the golden shrine, it's a monument of greed. Temples for a God that never speaks. We are tired of the promises that last for only weeks. We will bring the heavy hammers, we will climb the marble wall, and we'll take the golden statues and we'll crush them into small. We will melt the bloody roof down just to buy a sack of grain, and we'll leave the holy bishop standing naked in the rain. Tear it down. Break the golden shrine, into the tavern with his nose up in the air, a velvet cape upon his back, though moths are living there. He wipes the dirty table with a filthy silken glove, and speaks of ancient lineages that come from gods above. He snaps his bony fingers and demands the owner's best, while hiding empty pockets deep inside his rotting vest. He drops a single shilling that is mostly made of tin, and asks for vintage crimson from the royal cellar bin. We serve him up the vinegar we used to mop the floor. We add a little river water, then we add some more. He swills it in his goblet with a very practiced grace, while struggling to hide the sour twist upon his face. Oh, his pedigree is flawless and his blood is very blue, but his copper's turning green and his boots are missing too. He talks about his castles, but the castles have been sold. So drink your thin wine, your majesty of dust. Your family tree is rotting and your armor is all rust. You can polish up the title, you can polish up the name, but a beggar in a velvet coat is a beggar just the same. Pour the water, stretch the wine, and let the Lord pretend. Tavern maidens how he used to dine on swan, before his wicked uncle took the lands he lived upon. He offers them a title if they'll bring him extra meat, but a title doesn't buy the bloody shoes upon your feet. The innkeeper is watching with a heavy wooden club, waiting for the moment that he tries to skip the pub. He says he left his gold inside his other pair of pants. He's looking at the window doing the evasive dance. He asks us for some credit on his honorable word. So drink your thin wine, your majesty of dust. Your family tree is rotting and your armor is all rust. You can polish up the title, you can polish up the name, but a beggar in a velvet coat is a beggar just the same. Pour the water, stretch the wine, and let the Lord pretend. Put it on your tab. I don't think so. We don't care about your grandpa, sitting in the sun. You will wash the dirty dishes, you will scrub the bloody floor, or we'll toss your noble carcass out the heavy tavern door. Choke on your thin wine, your majesty of dust. Your family tree is rotting and your armor is all rust. You came in like a lion, like a rat. Now take your fake silver and your stupid velvet hat. Next time bring copper. Next time bring copper. Next time bring copper. He is weeping in his bed. He called for all the healers just to hold his royal head. He says the gold is heavy and the rubies make him sore. He simply cannot bear to wear the shiny crown no more. His neck is getting stiffer from the burden of the grace, while we are hauling boulders just to build his fireplace. So fetch the royal cushions, fetch the finest silken thread. The poor and fragile majesty is suffering in bed. For the monarch with the heavy golden hat, while the children in the alleyway are roasting up a rat. He carries all the kingdom on his poor and aching spine. So let us wash his weary feet and pour his ruby wine. Oh, God, give him the strength to wear a crown so very heavy. Let us help you carry it. Blacksmith works the anvil till his fingers start to bleed. He's making iron braces for the monarch's special need. We pay a special tax to buy the ointment for his pain, while drinking muddy water from the puddles in the rain. He tells the noble lords that being king is such a curse, but trading places with the poor would surely make it worse. All the tragedy of power, all the sorrow of the throne. He bears the weight of diamonds while we break our bloody bones. For the monarch with the heavy golden hat, while the children in the alleyway are roasting up a rat. He carries all the kingdom on his poor and aching spine. So let us wash his weary feet and pour his ruby wine. Oh, God, give him the strength to wear a crown so very heavy. I think your head is the problem. Is hurting you, then take it off your head. We can find a proper place to put the gold instead. We can melt the rubies down and buy 1,000 cows. We can turn the sacred scepter into iron for the plows. You cry about the burden while you feed upon the fat. We will gladly lift the weight off with a chopping block and axe off. Off with it. Off with it. sits heavy on his head. Take away the velvet and the feathers from his bed. We are curing his disease, we are taking off the weight. We are marching to the palace and we're breaking down the gate. Sleep well, Your Majesty. We took the burden. Stands behind the bar and wears a greasy smile. He hasn't cleaned the wooden cups in such a bloody while. He charges us a silver coin for heavy winter ale, but fetches half the water from a dirty rusted pail. He tells us it's the finest drink the kingdom has to sell, while scooping up the sewage from the bottom of the well. Oh, the foam is looking yellow and the liquid is so brown. It's the most expensive poison in the miserable town. Drink the mud in the mug, choke upon the bitter scum. We are paying for the privilege of acting very dumb. He is watering the barrels, he is stealing all the coin, while he promises a flavor that will hit you in the groin. Oh, God bless the greedy landlord, he's a master of the scam. Spit it out, spit it out, spit it out. Of gravel floating right inside my drink. I asked him for a refund, but he gave a little wink. He said the dirt is magical and strengthens up the bone, then told me I should chew upon the heavy little stone. He robs the poor and hungry with a filthy wooden tap, and treats the paying customers like heavy tavern crap. Oh, his pockets are so heavy, but the barrels are so light. We are drinking dirty puddle water every single night. Drink the mud in the mug, choke upon the bitter scum. We are paying for the privilege of acting very dumb. He is watering the barrels, he is stealing all the coin, while he promises a flavor that will hit you in the groin. Oh, God bless the greedy landlord, he's a master of the scam. Smash, stop, cop, scam. Drinking garbage from a liar and a thief. We are done with paying silver for a belly full of grief. We will drag him by the collar, we will drag him by the hair, and we'll drown him in the barrel that he hid behind the stair. You cannot feed us sewage and expect us to be blind, and we'll leave the greedy landlord and his tavern far behind. Drown him, drown him, drown him, drown him. Break the mud in the mug, break the mud in the mug, kick apart the wooden bar. We are taking back the silver from his dirty little jar. his own concoction. He can choke upon the mud and will pour the broken barrels out to wash away the blood. Blood